This is my peace-giving, life-bringing, intentional, intuitive morning routine as a mama to a 1-year-old. Because whoever said that morning routines as a mama needed to be crazy, wild, chaotic, I just don't subscribe to that notion. We get to have our own version of what it looks like to be a mama, and especially in the mornings, which are the start of our day, the place where we open ourselves up to receive the rest of the day, and we basically set the tone for everything. For our mornings, we don't do alarms. There's no rush, there's no crazy chaos. I have a simple ritual that has basically become a routine in this household because it just feels so natural. There's no rigidity, there's no craziness. We're honestly just coming together and prioritizing what is most important to us. And for my daughter and I, every morning has its own rhythm. We don't stick to the schedules. We usually move through the stages of all of our rituals naturally, but there are some themes which look like every morning we reset. This can look like making the bed, walking the dog, turning on the robot vacuum. These are usually things that we do every single day. Unloading the dishes, resetting the space, and resetting is especially important to me because it allows me to start the day with a clear space. And whenever I have a clear space, I have a clear mind. I'm able to hold more, my nervous system is more regulated, I freak out less, I get overstimulated less. So a clean and neutral space to start the day is key. Then every morning we nourish. We make a simple yet delicious breakfast, or sometimes, we go all out and we do something more complicated, but generally we prioritize high protein meals like scrambled eggs and simple things. I really don't like to spend a whole lot of time making our breakfast, so we do yogurt bowls, scrambled eggs, this kind of stuff. We make a mess while eating, as per usual. Afterwards, I have to always rinse her in the sink because a full shower like multiple times a day would be a little bit crazy. And depending on the day, I'll journal. If I feel like it that day, we'll definitely play music in the background, and the music is picked based on our mood. And we essentially fill our cup with this nourishing, delicious love. I think that love is really central in our household, and bringing it in these ways, showing ourselves love in the ways that we can. Basically, that looks like picking music that we love or playing music and really making our rituals things that we adore doing. Then every morning we move. Sometimes this looks like dancing in the kitchen, other days it looks like yoga, and at times it literally is as simple as going for a slightly longer walk with our dog. There are also some days where we literally just shake and let out sounds, and my daughter loves impersonating me, so this becomes a little screaming match where we just do a back and forth of ha 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 in our house. And it is the most fun thing ever. I adore just having some movement, sometimes shaking, just releasing any pent-up energy that is happening. And also sometimes when we as moms get into a more dysregulated place, I feel like it's a really good practice to let these things out in a responsible way. So that can be, like lion's breath, I think it's called, or whatever. Like, it's where you stick out your tongue and you're basically like, or, shaking or screaming, but like really expressing our emotions in a way that still lets them out and shows children that we can process our emotions in these really, really healthy ways. And I think movement is key for the mental health. It's key for, releasing those emotions and all of the things, which makes it super important for our daily ritual. Then every morning we practice interdependence. So from a super young age, we introduced independent play in our mornings. I love a calm morning, and I often need a little bit of space in the morning. And as I've learned, so does my daughter. She loves when I set up her toys and just let her roam the house and do her own things most mornings. Sometimes she still wants to do the koala bear on me, which is also okay. When we have a lot of independent time, we do connect in between. So we cuddle, we kiss, we laugh, we do all of it. Yet we also leave each other the space to start our day with lots of open space. I adore it, she adores it, and it makes us both happy, so we stick with it. Then every morning we set an intention. Don't take this too literally. I don't yet speak an intention out loud, but I think about it more so quietly, or sometimes I'm just subconsciously thinking about like what I want my day to look like that day. And depending on the kind of day I want to have, the morning will look slightly different. If we want to spend the day in nature some mornings, then I'll try to get all my work done first thing in the morning, or sometimes I'll do it after I come home, and then we immediately just go out in nature and stay out basically until the afternoon time, and then I finish my work afterwards. Some mornings we take it slow, we stay home and don't answer any messages until the afternoon time. Once we know the intention of the day, no matter what it is, we can plan things accordingly. Lazy, productive, fast, slow, nature, home days, you name it. But setting the intention basically means that we plan. So it allows us to have an idea of what the day is going to look like and what we have to do in order to set ourselves up for success that day. The beauty is that it doesn't have to look the same every single day. Every morning is a fresh start, a chance to decide what kind of day we want to step into. That's the part that I love most about mornings. They're here for us to shape. They're here for us to create the day and to turn that day into whatever it is that we desire. So let this be a little invitation and a reflection point. What do your morning routines and rituals with littles currently look like? Do you love the way they make you feel? And if not, bring in change. It can be one tiny thing that shifts the energy of the entire morning. Don't be afraid to bring in newness. And if your mornings look exactly as you want, I love that for you. Well, my loves, that's all for today. I hope you adored this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Love, Queena.